A lot of techs don't do a huge amount of disaster recovery because you might do it every 1, 2, 3 years, even maybe as long as when you get a new product, which is not ideal because you need to make sure that this thing is going to work when you need it, which could strike at any point in time. The two main methods that we can think about are a live failover and a test failover. Again, each have got their benefits, each have got the downside. Live failover means that we are actually going to take offline from production those servers, and they're going to spin up with whatever IP address or however you've planned that out over into your DR region. During a disaster scenario, this is exactly what would happen. If this was to happen in 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, it should follow the exact same path. The downside, you actually have to take some servers offline. And if there are issues because you've never tested it before, you could be affecting production, which means that this might have to be a very late out of hours job, but it is also the truest test. Now, if we're considering a test failover instead, the upside is as long as you've built the test platform correctly, it won't affect production, which means that you can do this in the middle of the day. You could do this over the space of a couple of weeks, and you don't need to have this massive rollback plan, and it does not affect production. You can leave it technically as long as you need to. The downside of a test failover is, one, certain parts of a platform might not be happy to be in a test failover scenario. Certain PaaS applications, they don't fail over into a test application. And network-wise, with Azure, with an on-prem environment, you can isolate where the test environment goes, so it has no access to the internet, so we can't have two servers of the exact same name trying to call home to some web service. They don't have access to a firewall. So now if you have inter VNet routing, or you have on-prem, you've got into VLAN or into VRF routing, what is the plan for the test scenario? There is no one size fits all. They're both great for different reasons. They both have their ups and downs, but that's for you to decide.